Hello. So today we're going to be going to watch some fossils and dinosaurs and all. So we're going to be going now. Which is
淨係得幾部汽水機。
咁 OK 啦，你應該冇咁快肚。
now it seems like we're out of the tunnel. And it's here we still have a very long way to go. Well, we're definitely not going to Disneyland. I'm sorry, Lantau Island, but you're not my destination. Well, there's still a lot of cars, even though it's not really a busy time as of now. It's around 11:30, which people are not having lunch yet. There's still a whole lot of cars over here. By the way, I kind of forgot to ask the driver to consent to record. I asked him and he said yes, go ahead, so that's why I recorded. I'm recording now. I'm recording safely. Why can I crop in so much using this app and not regular iPhone? Regular iPhone camera just doesn't allow you to crop in this much magnification. That's a little bit weird, but okay. It's still a cool ride though. This just shows how far we are away from home right now. There's Zhuhai, Macau, and there's Dongchong and the airport. Wow. You know, I don't really know if this is Hong Kong at this point. I mean, oh, it feels like Hong Kong International Airport. And we're getting pretty close to our destination, which is, yeah, I think that is our destination, the purple thing over here. Yep, this is definitely the one over here. 11 Skies. We're gonna be going there. Science exhibition on dinosaur fossils. Dino era. That's gonna be where we're going today. And of course there is a dinosaur skeleton. Okay, to me now this seems like a little bit like a carnosaur. As you can see here, these 3 digits, characteristic for a carnosaur like this, and the skull itself as well. Alright, we're going here, we're going over here. Not the kids one, dinosaur one. Where is it? Okay, there it goes. Sorry, dude. And we're going there ASAP. Hold on, what does this poster say? Okay. That's feel a little bit AI generated though. That's a little bit of a shame. Wings, deep sea divers. Okay, not really dinosaurs, but whatever. There is the swampy. I don't know what they are. Shadow dinosaurs. Shadow of dinosaurs. Okay. Sorry, it's just continuously just. Oh, it also shows a whole lot of stuff. Sinosauropteryx, Pteranodon, Coluborhynchus, which. Okay. So we got Alxosaurus over here, Young Tyrannosaurus, Omesaurus. All 3 of these I've heard about. Young Tyrannosaurus, 10 meters. Young Tyrannosaurus 10 meters seems fine. Allosaurus 4.4 meters. I'm not really an expert in Allosaurus. Omnisaurus also seems fine over here. It's definitely not the largest sauropod. Here's this good old Dingo. And with more fossils and skeletal reconstructions, I assume, right? This is the Omnisaurus. Ah! And then there is this, I forgot what this is. It's an Allosaurus, yeah. This young Tyrannosaurus has those serrations on its teeth. When it chomps on stuff, it's going to yum, just tear through it all. 11 Skies has not yet formally commenced operations. There's also the stuff that appeases to the mainstream. Of course, there's a Carnotaurus T-Rex. This seems to be a Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus with a random Thagomizer on its tail. This is supposed to be a Quetzalcoatlus, I assume. And there is... This is a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus, let's just say. I don't know why is there a dragon here, but okay. Gotta do this. So we got this geochronologic helical diagram. So I had to go. Alright, so first off, starting with a bunch of trilobites, and there's a Cambrian explosion. Of course, there's Gecolopterus, Dunkleosteus, it seems like. And the Devonian, Silurian, Devonian, whatever, Carboniferous. And then there's all those giant stuff. Permian, Triassic. Jurassic, of course, was the first dinosaurs. Jurassic, this doesn't really fit in the Jurassic, actually. But something like Diplodocus is in the Jurassic, sure. Cretaceous, scaly raptor is just a bit not great, but whatever. And then there's the KPG extinction event, and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff. It seems like the Australopithecus. This seems like the mammoth. This seems like, I don't know what it is. This seems like an octopus, a cave bear. This is an Arsinotherium, definitely. I can characterize those horns, and wonder what that is. That's a terror bird over here. So cool. Back in the Triassic, stuff was a bit warmer, obviously. There was more oxygen, the temperature was a bit warmer, and there's a bunch of round suchids, which basically just competed with the dinosaurs' dominance. And after the Triassic, they just went extinct. And the Jurassic period is where dinosaurs start to actually dominate, like a lot. Mamenchisaurus, Sortes pterosaur, obviously. These are pterosaurs, a close relative of dinosaurs, which is nice. There's a Brachiosauride over here. Brachiosaurus. On top of that, there's also a whole bunch of these dudes. Ophthalmosaurus, not really dinosaurs, but whatever. There are also gymnosperms like conifers and all that. Jurassic is actually this over here has less oxygen than today. This is even less oxygen. But these dinosaurs still managed to grow to ridiculous sizes. Like, for example, Brachiosaurus could grow up to 50 tons. After the Jurassic came the Cretaceous. If you want to create a Jurassic Park, then use Jurassic creatures instead of Cretaceous creatures like the T-Rex and Triceratops. Maybe just call it Prehistoric Park at this point. And of course, the Triassic period, which I don't know what this is supposed to be. This looks like an ankylosaur, which definitely just appeared in the Cretaceous. Parasaurus papidromius. There's Melanosaurus compi, Dilophosaurus, an early Jurassic, small mammals, and obviously in the Cretaceous, in the late Jurassic, there's stuff like Stegosaurus, Diplodocus, and whatnot. Morse information, Tenontosaurus, Iguanodon, and there's a whole bunch of stuff, T-Rex, Triceratops, and that's really cool. These are the late Cretaceous, Hell Creek, and after the dinosaurs went extinct, well, non-avian dinosaurs went extinct, these became the mammals diversified. Pterosaurs were also at their peak in the Cretaceous. well, basically non-avian dinosaurs, every non-avian dinosaur and every pterosaur was at their peak. As well as basically every marine reptile and mosasaurus. The age of dinosaurs through the course of time. Oh. These are AI generated creatures though. That's a little bit sad, but whatever. As you can see here. And as you can see here, these creatures, even though it's AI generated, stuff is just not even dinosaurs went extinct. I don't know what that was. He became the celestial dinosaur clan okay. This is definitely for children, which is fine, whatever. The sandbags are quite comfy, actually. Hold on, let us just watch it all. Dragon Arc. A journey back that spans billions of years. No, this feels a bit cartoonish, but okay. Obviously, this again is another AI generated stuff, as you can see here, a bunch of dragon stuff. I mean, this is a cool story for the kids. Obviously, as an adult now, this is definitely a made-up story that is not real. But I can imagine young dinosaur fans might enjoy this. This feels like, yeah, as you can see here, the lens switch makes it a little bit jittery, but whatever. And of course, we're gonna be ending the thing